Hello. Now we are.
Oreo.
Yeah. Anyway, introduction time. I'm Nana. This is Yesi. I finally got her to make a video with me. Yay!
Yeah, I didn't feel like doing this.
That's great. So for people who have been watching my videos, Yesi is my mom, and yes, she's
Maybe
actually
I don't
my mom.
want people to know that I'm your mom.
That's great. You know, I'm only editing the beginning and the end, right?
Yeah, I had to fix my curl. Sorry, I had to fix my curl.
So you just told like a lot of people that. Ridiculous. Okay, so
I never said I didn't love you.
I love you too, Mom. So we're making a video about music. You got anything to say?
It saved my life.
Okay, yeah. It did that for me, and I know it has done that for a lot of people. So early life inspiration for music is, as you know, your parents. So I grew up listening to a lot of hip hop and R&B,
Neo soul too.
And neo soul. And then, your other family members. I was raised by the Latin side of my family, so I listened to a lot of Spanish music, mostly salsa.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah.
Not for me though. I'm the hip hop, R&B, neo soul part.
So yeah, so that's the beginning of my music, journey. Let's see, and then after that, I wasn't in a very nice place, so I went a little emo. So I listened to some rock now, those feel good kind of depressing songs.
I never listened to emo.
It wasn't really emo, but it was like darker songs, like
I didn't listen to that.
Evanescence. But actually, I think those are emo people.
I didn't listen to that shit.
Do you listen to any rock? You listen to rock.
Some rock.
Like what?
I don't even know if they could be considered rock. I have listened to Blink 182.
I think that's their.
What's that group with the guy from fucking name?
From what? Are you talking about a music show? That's Maroon 5.
Yeah, I do. I like Maroon 5. I like Blink 182.
I like early Maroon 5.
Yeah, early. Well, but some of his new stuff too.
I mean, some of their new stuff is good, but I prefer the earlier stuff.
Yeah, I like Blink 182.
Was it Train?
Yeah, Train. Oh my gosh, what is the name of that group? I can't think of it. I'm having a brain fart. I'm sorry. I can't think of
Linkin Park.
Yeah, Linkin Park. I do like Linkin Park, but I don't know. They're kind of like rap rock-ish.
I mean, they're not making anything anymore. Their lead singer committed suicide.
That's kind of tough. I do like Linkin Park. I can't think of the other group, but yeah, I'm pretty. I like country music too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I'm pretty eclectic. But right now I'm on like totally independent, underground, unsigned rappers.
I mean, Psy and Don Pajan would be considered. They wouldn't be considered really underground.
Yeah, but they're not. They're
independent. They're independent, and they do their own thing, so they're not really worried about radio hits. So they're in a weird in between. Like they're not on the radio, but they're not underground. Like
they're independent artists. That's what they are, and that's like what I listen to.
Yeah, no, I've been watching a lot of radio interviews because everybody has a podcast now. About with rappers and other artists on there, and a lot of them are going independent.
Yeah, but I'm just more into content. Like I like what people have to say.
So you like lyricists?
Yeah, I like lyricists. I like people's message and what they have to say. Talking about what they've been through, how they've overcome stuff like that. I'm just really into positivity, positive energy, and positive people, positive thinking. Just keeping the vibes and the energy positive. And you can definitely make music about what you've experienced to get you through it and it not be negative.
True.
So I just, that's where I'm at with it. I'm just really into content and what people are saying, because I can't really take it because all the songs are about she sucked my dick and she swallowed. I can't.
Wait, don't say that. We might get attacked.
I don't give a shit.
I don't want to be like Jermaine Dupri.
I'm not. Most of the songs are there's no content, in my opinion.
True. I don't really listen to the radio.
And I'm not Jermaine Dupri. Nobody give a shit what I say.
That's a lie. People do.
Your brother and your sister don't matter.
No, it's called internet trolls. They care what everybody says.
Well, I'm sorry. That's just my opinion.
I don't even really listen to American music anymore like that. Anyway, right now I'm mostly listening to reggaeton and K-pop.
I like reggaeton. I don't fuck with K-pop though, because I can understand what they say in reggaeton. I can't understand what they say in K-pop, so I'm not listening to that shit.
Yeah, so I got into K-pop like weird in like 2012, 2013, maybe even 14. I came across it on YouTube. I found this video called YouTubers React. And I watched it, and so YouTubers reacted to K-pop, and I watched it, and I was like, oh, that's interesting. I looked up the songs that were in the YouTube video, but it didn't really go further than that. And then in like 2015, I don't know, I remembered the video randomly, and I was like, oh yeah, that was pretty interesting. So I looked up the video, I found it, and I got back into K-pop and have been an actual K-pop fan ever since.
I don't listen to that shit.
Yeah. The first group that I listened to was BTS.
I don't listen to that shit.
So nice, Mom. I understand. We understand you don't listen to it.
I just want to make it clear. That's it. I'm all about clarity.
But yeah, no. And then I've been listening to reggaeton since, the
mom
beginning.
Introduced it to her.
Yeah, that was my first 2 CDs. Were 2 Don Omar CDs.
Yeah.
And then I had, an old school CD. I forgot if it was burned or if it was like an actual one.
It was burned.
Oh, okay. It was like random songs. Like.
My other 2 kids listen to bullshit.
Yeah, they listen to,
radio.
like the radio stuff. So they listen to all the trap music and mumble rap and all
bullshit.
that stuff.
Yeah.
Like, my sister is a very big fan of 6ix9ine. And I'm like, no. I mean,
I'm
he's
not.
in jail anyway. And you know what I heard?
What?
The reason why he, part of the reason why he was in something and he snitched on people.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Oh, duh.
The only reason why I know that is because the Breakfast Club came out. They have like a gossip corner or whatever. And Angela Yee was reporting on it. And I guess Snoop Dogg said that he should rot in jail.
Because he's a snitch.
Yeah, he's like that G code.
But that ain't got nothing to do with us.
No.
So
that just has to do with music. That's music news.
Yeah. So I'm really into hip hop, R&B. I love to dance. I just love music. I struggle with severe anxiety and depression, and so a lot of times to prevent myself from going into a dark place, I listen to a lot of music because it helps me, and it's enlightening. It's just, I feel it. The music that I listen to, I feel. So because I feel it, it helps me, not to fall into that negative place, because there's no guarantee how long I'll be in that negative space or that negative place. So that's what I do for myself to make sure that, I don't, go too far to the left.
Music helps me focus. I get very distracted.
That's her.
Yeah.
Say.
I get distracted easily, so it helps me focus. I listen to something at the very least at work all the time, because if I don't, I would get distracted very easily by the happenings around me.
I listen to a lot of music because I have 3 children, and quiet is not something that I've had in my life in a very long time. So I listen to music because I just need noise. But I'm at a point now where I can very, very much so function, listen to music, hear the words, and do whatever I need to be doing at the time.
Oh, yeah. Like, no, I was introduced to this one song. So when I do listen to American music, I prefer,
Did you just throw that on the floor?
No, not really. It's still in my hand.
Don't put that on the floor.
I'll put it right here.
Shit.
The eraser savings.
Yeah, they don't go on the floor.
So yeah. So when I do, I listen to lyricists. I prefer, to actually, listen to somebody talk about something.
Some content.
There's this one song that I really like by Joyner Lucas. I believe that's how you say it. Joyner Lucas, called Devil's Work. That's the song that I...
Oh, she played me for that. Yeah. It's a good song.
It's a good song. It's like he's, talking about, how, all the good people die and then we're stuck with everybody else. Like, literally just, like, everybody else. Like, it's kind of like talking about the real facts. And, I listen to Eminem. And
I can't. I be ready to fight motherfuckers when I listen to Eminem. He's the bomb. But I be ready. Oh, sorry. I be ready to fight when I listen to Eminem. So I have to keep that to a minimum and make sure I'm in a good space. Because if I'm not in a good space, I be ready to go ham. Can't be doing that no more. So yeah.
Yeah, no. I need to listen to his newer stuff because I just haven't been updating myself on anything. But so far the best thing I've liked was his cipher that he did. I believe it was in 2018 at the BET Awards.
That was pretty tight.
Pretty much just dissing Donald Trump to the max.
I've been on a Saya Noxie kick, driving my kids crazy, but the content and what they're saying it's really speaking to me. So I've been on a Saya and Noxie kick. So
yeah, no, I like Saya. It has good lyrics. I haven't listened to any Noxie.
Noxie has good lyrics too, but she's not at Saya's straight hip hop. Nox is a little more of a variety. She has a little bit of a rock and roll edge to it. It's still rap, but it's not traditional rap. It has a little bit of a rock and roll edge to it. A little bit, it's a little different. But I'm digging it. Real talk, I'm digging it.
Yeah, no. So yeah, it's music.
We love it. Bye.
Oh, we're done?
Oh, I don't know. You just said it's music, so I don't know.
Yeah, no, it's music.
I love Wu-Tang.
Oh, yeah, we could talk about,
Wu-Tang is my shit. Method Man is my favorite Wu-Tang rapper.
Every time Wu-Tang gets brought up, I remember my manager at work, for some odd reason, she keeps on trying to say Wu-Tang is dead.
She's a hater. Wu-Tang will never die.
I'm like, what are you talking about? Wu-Tang, even if they're not, doing stuff, Wu-Tang's forever. I don't know how many songs they put it in, and it's kind of obvious Wu-Tang is forever.
Wu-Tang is Wu-Tang.
They
the shit. They gonna be 50.
Mind you, she's also the same person who tried to say that Ice Cube was a sellout.
She's a hater.
She said just because Ice Cube's parents were, more well off, than, other people, the other people in...
he grew up in the hood, like everybody else.
Yeah. Since, it was like he still grew up in the hood. And unfortunately, you are a product of your environment. You just have to, take what you think you need to take from your environment. You got to work with what you got. And Ice Cube worked with what he got.
And he's a shit, too.
Yeah, no. I mean, look at Ice Cube. She wants to hate Ice Cube makes way more money than she does.
She's a hater. That's what it boils down to. She's a hater. So.
Yeah, no.
Jay-Z is also one of my favorite lyricists as well.
Oh, yeah. Jay-Z's really good.
Nipsey.
Kendrick Lamar.
That's the man. Kendrick Lamar, yes, very much. So
J. Cole.
J. Cole is the shit.
Who else? Remy Ma.
Yeah. Remy Ma be doing.
I think I'm gonna start getting into female MCs a little bit more, especially after Jermaine Dupri and his comments. So I'm gonna looking into it more. So for the mainstream female rappers, the only songs that everybody knows about are the ones on the radio. So I'm like, let's look at the rest of their album, and then the ones that aren't on the radio, let's just look at their album.
That's
see what they talking about.
So yeah, we love music.
A lot of things that people have been saying, I watched an interview with Fat Joe and Remy Ma was stating that she she doesn't listen to the radio. If she listens to anything, she like looks at, you know, what her kids are listening to, and they, you know, they go on YouTube and look people up and stuff like that, or run into people on YouTube. And, you know, I was like, that's actually really true. There's so many people out there that, you know, make music and, you know, they post it on YouTube, but since they're not saying what, you know, what people want to hear on the radio, yeah, they either don't get no, you know, record deal, or, you know, they're trying to figure out how to do, you know, an independent thing and stuff like that. So, and then another thing that I found really interesting that Snoop Dogg had said in an interview, how he's like, you know, the OGs taught the second generation of, you know, hip hop, you know, the game.
True. But,
you know, the second generation didn't teach that to the third, and so the third in the end didn't teach that to the fourth.
Yeah.
So he's like, that's why, you know, he tries to, you know, help everybody that he can, and, you know, he, as he calls himself and how everybody else dubbed him also Uncle Snoop. It's because, you know, he's trying to help people learn the game so they can stay in the game long, so, you know, they can be like him and Fat Joe
and have longevity.
And, you know, he's like, that's, you know, where the second generation messed up. And hopefully, you know, by the time the fifth generation of hip-hop comes around, you know, it's a little better.
Better butter.
More better butter.
So, yeah, I don't think I've run out of things to say.
Yeah, that's actually a pretty good video. This is the first time I was able to get her to sit down and make a video.
I'll be around more. I'm working on it. I'm a little camera shy. But I'll be around more, and I'm going to participate more. So you will be seeing me more often. Yeah, I know we look like we're sisters. So, yeah. Thank you very much for giving us your time and listening to us. We love music. We're very eclectic. Please like and subscribe.
Like, subscribe, comment, hit that notification button.
Deuces.